we're gonna get started soon. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. I am going to set the vibe, set the mood. Ashe, Ashe. Hello, especially to those watching the replay. Hey, how are you? Okay. I'm looking at the giraffes and stuff over here making a nest. But yeah, we gonna get into this embody and flow segment. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I decided to wear the mic after talking to one of my tribe members. That's one thing I'm seeing, like, who's for me, who's not, right? And you'll see things shift and align, and it's okay if certain things don't align anymore. Completely fine. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right. So yeah, I love that. I love that. And that's a lot of the energies we're going to talk about today. Um, I have my notes. I have my notes here. All right, my daily planetary guide. This is something I've been using for years. Like, I transitioned from getting, I was getting the this company's witches guide, which is a yearly guide, and using it as a planner because I like to know what's going on in astrology, any tips, any of that. But then as I started diving more into astrology, I got into just getting the daily planetary guide after I did some research. And I mean, it comes with, I'll show a blank uh, thing here. It has all the aspects in here. So what I do now, I'm transitioning. I don't use this as a planner. I use my Google Calendar. It's efficient. It reminds me. I put it a week ahead so I can be like, okay, let me prepare. Okay, this right here, I'm looking at the aspects and writing notes down, and making it like I am digesting it, sitting with it, and also translating it as well. So you may not hear me mention a whole lot of aspects. If I feel called, I will. But just know this is where I'm getting these messages and these downloads by looking at the astrology for the week. Now, it's not as you come across this, especially those watching the replay, this is timeless energy. Energy is fluid. Okay. So, and we are always on different parts of the timeline. So, depending on, if you're wherever you are, this is finding you at the right time. It's finding you at the right time. All right. Hey, people, come in and say, hey, let me know y'all can hear me well. This is my first time in a long time using a mic on live, especially on YouTube. So if you could say hey, let me know if you can hear me well. Before I dive into these energies, we're going to get into some meditation first. I want to make sure I'll be getting on the mat as well. We'll be doing some movement if you're able. That's why you can save this, come back to it later if you need to. Hey Claire, you can hear me well? Let me know. Let me know. Because once I get started and start giving these messages, I want to make sure that y'all can hear me. Especially as I start moving and grooving. We're gonna get into it. But as I sit down, let's see. How is it? Okay, I feel like it's a good station. I didn't have to move it because sometimes I have to move it. But yeah. Hey people, say hey. So we're gonna start with a meditation here. Okay. Hey Trevor, I see you. So wherever you are, you could be standing. The main thing is meditation is off the mat too. Meditation isn't just sitting cross-legged, you know, going like, even though it's my favorite, my preferred sometimes, but a lot of times we aren't able to get there. As you're shifting through different tasks, this is a time to meditate. As you're doing the task, it's the mindfulness. That's the practice. Okay. So yes, wherever you are, wherever you're listening to this, okay, I invite you to take a few deep breaths. Breathe in, out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. I invite you into this space, this sacred space. Come in with an open mind, an open heart. Know that in this segment, we are here to digest, release, move what you feel. Yes, move what you feel. So wherever you are in this, if you are sitting down, grounded, maybe you can feel that shift in your energy. Wiggle your hands, your fingers, wiggle your toes. Come back to center. Come back. And yes, we're going to get into it. All right. We're going to talk a little bit about the collective energies that I'm seeing here. Hey, y'all. I'm doing good. How are you? How are you doing? I'm gonna tell you. This week is very revealing. Um, First off, just to say we're here. The sun has entered Gemini. We're officially in Gemini season. All right. Shout out to all my Geminis, my gems. I'm a Gemini rising. So this, I was like, this is my energy. Yes, and this is all about all things mind. The all is mind. That's a universal law. Okay. So with that, this is mental health. Not mental health. Mental health wellness awareness month. Jesus, for some, that's hey. Some people may be going through mental health, or you feel like you're doing mental gymnastics. Okay, I was like, I can definitely. I have something in my eye. I was like, I got locks, but it's my curly Q. Can y'all see how fine my strand is? Y'all here we go. Hold on. That's how fine my hair is. I have a lot of hair, a lot of volume in that little strand. But yes, fell down on my One more thing, I'm gonna put it in a candle. Okay. That's funny. Okay, back to this. I don't even remember what I was saying at that point. Oh, mental health. They're really like, oh no, we're gonna get back to it. All right. This is giving me like Capricorn energy. Is giving the pressure of life, the pressure of it all, the lessons, the growth, the you have to keep going anyway, right? So it's just like when are you taking time to rest? And sometimes how does rest look like? Rest may look different day to day. Okay. The importance is you carve out time for you. So that's why, again, where we started off, wherever you are, you have to be present in the moment. And yes, we have the monkey mind, we think about a lot of thoughts. If you're neurodivergent, up that like times 10. So this work is here to ground you, to keep you. It's the awareness throughout the day that's going to help you shift things. Okay, but just looking at some of these notes that I have, there's a lot happening under the surface. Like there's a lot of triggers, and you're seeing things in a new perspective. One thing that's going on. We have Pluto retrograde. When is Pluto retrograde? I was like, that's probably happened a few weeks ago. So May 6th. So it's been a couple of weeks we've been in Pluto retrograde, but you may be revisiting like the past, or things may be revealed from under the surface, and it's triggering you. However, this may trigger, right? Use use this as fuel. Use this as fuel. Transmute the energy. You don't have to, prove yourself. You just do what you have. You do what you do. You keep going for you, no one else. Okay, go hard for you and stand on business. All right. So we talked about rest as well, right? So rest again, that's tapping more into the feminine energy and the emotional body. Yes, you have to process. Yes, you have to feel. You have to release that energy, transmute that energy again to shift it into your favor. If you just sit with it and absorb it and not move it, it can be stagnant, and therefore you'll be stagnant, and so on and so forth. And in many areas in life, movement is necessary. Okay. Um, an object in motion stays in motion. We have emotion. Okay. I was like, I was like, I'm going to save this for my booty burn class. Okay. But I was like, I'm feeling it already. I'm like, yeah, we have emotion. All right. So you may see, I said things may come back around. Um, some connections may be great to repair and restore. Maybe not in the same level, or maybe a different position. Things have changed, things are shifting in a different way, whereas some is just like things are shifting in a different way in the opposite direction. So it's doesn't have to be, you don't have to hold on to anything, because the past is the past. This is now. You have so much to continue to do and work on it. That's why I was like, use that energy not to sit still in time. Think forwardly. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I put new you versus old you. So you may be in this like luminal space, that in between where you're reflecting. Is it okay? This is okay, spirit. You're showing me like how it's okay to be in the past. The past is going to come up anyway because the mind moves, the mind thinks, right? It's not about control in a sense, or let's see. It's more so. I was like, is it more so control? A tame, maybe tame. Yeah, tame. Okay, soothe the mind. Yes, because control sounds like it's like this, where it's like it's a cat. A cat wants to be here. Like if you're able, think of this as like the belly of the cat, and you're able to touch. If you're able to touch the belly of a cat, that cat trusts you. Okay, tame. Like this is how I feel like with the mind. Tame in the mind. Your mind trusts you. Yourself, you trust yourself. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love that analogy that came up because that actually happened this morning. I was thinking about me and my cat Willow was laying in the bed and she was just laid out and I was just touching her and I was like, oh, you trust me so much. I love you so much. I love my cat so much. I wish she was out here. I would pick her up, but she doing her own thing. But I'll show y'all Willow. um, let's see. Oh yeah, and then like the new you versus old you, you're reflecting. It's like you have so much wisdom. You're able to detect, you know, jabs, little stuff here and there. You may be piecing things together. So there might be, manipulative energies. I put be mindful of gaslighting. You have a sound mind, okay? You have a sound mind because you are present. You are aware, okay? Come back, okay? I just think to me, it felt like things were out of focus, and I was like, come back, and I seen it as in focus. Like, come back to you. You trusting yourself, trusting how you feel. You process it, release. You don't have to be impulsive. You take that energy and transmute it, release it, move through it. Move through it. Okay? Dancing is so important. Movement important. Weightlifting is important. Movement in general. You gotta keep it. What it say? Motion is lotion. Motion is lotion. All right. Yeah, trust what you're seeing, trust what you're hearing, trust what you're feeling. Yeah, I put process before react. Yep, good. Also in this, there could be we're in Gemini season now, so there could be a lot of chatter in the mind coming up. You may be getting a lot of messages, or your sensitivity may be heightened at this time, or like working on like your intuition, or again trusting yourself is one thing. Is like, how are you talking to yourself? Do you have an inner dialogue? We talk about the inner critic a lot, but again, that's kind of it's a trusting thing. Why is this coming up? Or again, redirecting the pattern. That is like, that's what it is. Redirecting the pattern. It's a muscle. So if you want to change it, you got to move it to change it. So going back, you may ruminate a lot. If you ruminate and if it keeps coming back, shift the energy. You may want to shift it with a affirmation or something like that. Okay. So Let's see. Yep, we got unexpected identity shifts. That's one thing. I I was like, what deck should I use? And then crows are by my house a lot. Crows are one of my spirit animals, and I heard a crow, and I was like, okay, boom, we're gonna use the Urban Crow Oracle. Yes. So when I pulled it out at the top of the deck, we had luck. We had luck. So it's just like people are surprised by your glow up. People are gonna think it's luck. Where it's like that's the when we go back to if you walk a mile in my shoes, you know, or it's the pressure. The pressure refines you. Okay, so just know that this pressure that you've been feeling, this these these trials, these tribulations, all these shifts and changes and stuff being revealed, and it's like you just existing. It's because everything is flowing because you're becoming more attuned, more embodied, and more aligned. Okay, be grateful of the openness, the freedom, because you're resourceful. The pressure, the pressure is helping you to look around and work with what you got. Okay, hear me out. This is okay. I would say I cook a lot. You know, I meal prep and stuff. It's gotten to the point I work with what I have. I see what I have, make something work, and it tastes great. Okay, so this is a work with what you got type energy. You look around, and this is the alchemist. This is the magician. Look around and see the power is in your hands. Okay, what are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with it? So ritual work, doing consistency. Consistency. It's the consistency for me. All right. What are you doing to day in, day out? What are your habits? I feel like this is something, this is the root. This is fundamental. Okay. What's your day-to-day looking like? Okay. So ritual work is so important. You know, in ritual work, I use that in a broad sense because ritual work can be your spell work, your spirituality, ritual work. Ritual work could be your maintenance for your body. Ritual work could be your skincare. Ritual work can be or ritual. I'm saying ritual work. Excuse me. I should just say ritual. A ritual can be right because when I say ritual work too, I also think like spiritual work. So a ritual period. A ritual is something that you do day in, day out, or periodically. Okay, you keep it in rotation. Okay, what are you keeping in rotation? All right. Okay. Yeah, this is a great time with the start of Gemini season 2. It's a great time to plan, to brainstorm, and begin executing. The preparation is part of the journey. It's also action. It's also motion because it's building up. Okay. So we're gonna transition into the movement section. All right. But the reflection that I want to share is how are you going to be resourceful to shift things in your favor? Okay. How are you going to be resourceful to shift things in your favor? You can reflect on that as we move through. Pay attention to how your body feels. If you're hearing anything, pay attention to your body feeling anything. What messages are you wanting to relay to you? Okay. So we're going to start in mountain pose. Shoulders down and back. Inhale and exhale. Keep your feet, all four corners of the balls of your feet. Keep those flat. Palms up. Inhale and exhale. And we're just going to repeat the affirmation. I embody. I flow. I embody. I flow. And that can be added on to, honestly. We're going to inhale and lift up. Exhale, release down, forward fold. Good job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And while we're in this forward fold, you may want to bend your knees some, rock back and forth, get that lower back action. You may here wrap your arms and rock side to side into ragdoll. So again, the affirmation I embody, I flow, that can be added on to. You can find stillness here. You're going to rise up as you inhale and exhale. Palms facing in prayer down. So as I was saying, you can say like, I embody peace. I flow with grace and ease. I embody structure. I flow through my day with serenity. I don't know why serenity came up, because that's probably like peace. Yes, right? Contentment. So again, you can build on to it. All right. And it's going to help the devotion to the practice, your life. Your life is a practice. It's interesting that's coming up. All right, you're in prayer. You're going to take one foot, lift it up, and we're going to step it back. We're going to keep our hips square and come up, hands up. We're going to do warrior one. Shoulders down and back. Inhale and exhale. Good job here. You may want to bring your feet out closer to the edge of the mat to get a more groundedness. All right. As we're here, we're going to lean side to side. Keep your core engaged. And wherever you are, find stillness in the middle as you inhale And exhale, we're going to bring our hands down into a lunge. Meet me there. Now you can do a low lunge here, or if you want to modify and bring that knee down, totally fine. Wherever you are. All right. So take a few deep breaths here. Loosen or open up in the hips. And you're opening up to the idea of all the resources. You're opening up to looking at what's in front of you and how to create something beautiful out of it. How can you mix them together? You're going wherever you are. You may want to drop the knee wherever you are. And then you're going to lift up, always using the core. Lift those shoulders down and back. I'm going to do a side bend this way as well. You want to rotate the wrist. Awesome. All right, so you're going to inhale to the middle and exhale to the other side. Keep your hips square. Feel that stretch, that side stretch. As you inhale and exhale, come to the center. You're going to place your hands back down into that lunge and release your front leg. Hey, job. This is a great time to get some child pose action in here. Deep breaths. You're going to exhale, come up into tabletop. We're going to get into some cat cows, okay? Inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, round the hips down and the shoulders up and out. Do it at your own pace now. Good job. You may want to do some more rotation, freer movements within that cat cow. You're invited to do so at this time. Maybe some hip circles, rock side to side, whatever your body's craving right now. You have freedom. Wherever you are, you're meeting me back at tabletop. And you're going to bring your toes to the mat, lift up your hips. We're going to go into downward facing dog. Great job. We're going to walk the dog. We're going to march on. And from here, you're going to slowly walk up or bring your hands. However you are, meet me in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Hands stretching out. And exhale, forward fold. Bend down. You may want to do some like mini squats. Or walking, pedaling it out. From here, meet me in halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold again. And inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to chest. Beautiful. We're going to go to the other side and do the same thing. So we want to take that back leg, bring it back, keep the shoulders square, and lift up. We're going into our warrior one. Shoulders down and back. Inhale, we're going to get into that side bend. Make sure the core is engaged. Feel yourself moving and gliding, shifting through the current energies with grace and ease. It may be the weather may be like windy, cloudy. You may be going through a lot. Or you know what I'm envisioning? Uh, the roller coaster. Like, this is a bumpy ride, but I'm loving it. Like, I feel like I'm in a roller coaster, and it's just like, just hands up. Love it. We're gonna find stillness in the center. And we're gonna go into our warrior two. In here. And you may want to pause it if you feel like it rock back and forth, if that feels good for you. That's what my body's calling. And inhale and exhale. Bring your fingers down to the mat. We're gonna go into our low lunge. Now, each side is gonna feel different. So this side, you may want to put it down. Maybe you put it down for a moment in time. Completely fine till you get your bearings or your hip opens up more and lift up. Yeah. Good job. Wherever you are, you're going to meet us with your knee on the ground and release that front leg to the back. And you're going to go into extended child pose. You may want to rock side to side. Again, wherever you feel like you need to move extra, sway, I'm all for that because you got to work out the kinks. This isn't a stiff practice. Okay. At least that's what I'm calling it. Okay. This isn't a stiff practice. If you want to move extra, however your body's calling, you can. Okay. But we're in extended child's pose. I'll always say wherever you are, find stillness, okay? And so, yeah, wherever you are, find stillness. Breathe into the hips. As you find that stillness, it's okay to adjust. You may find out you can open up more now as you release. Warming up, you're opening up, like opening up your pot to put all the ingredients in. This is giving very yoni vibes. Yoni vibes, we said tap into the feminine energy, the sacral chakra. So even if you don't have a yoni, it's all right. All right, you're tapping into it, tapping into your creativity, Be easy, easy. All right. Wherever you are, meet me at tabletop. Want to get into some more cat cows? Breathe through it. How can you make the movements as fluid as possible? Sink in with the breath. And wherever you are, find stillness. We're going to lean back, lean off, or take the weight off of our wrists. You may want to extend the hips, the legs out or open up a little bit more. We're also going to get into some pelvic tilts, okay? We're going to inhale, rotate up, and exhale, round back. Inhale, rotate up, exhale, roll back. I'll move to the side so you can see as well. This can be something that you work towards, something to come back to. Open up. Then I'm going to make sure I got my hips how I want them. So you're going to inhale, rotate forward. I'm going to do it like that. Exhale, rotate back. Inhale, rotate forward. Exhale, rotate back. Okay? It's okay if you need some extra support. You can. If you have like a yoga block or a pillow, perfect, right? I like this one too. This is a little. So you can work with that. If you find some kinks, it's okay to move. And this is also good for me because this is giving me my style, like my yogic style. I'm definitely a type of person that once I'm in a position, I want to roll it out. Okay. Again, motion is lotion. Okay. Good. So you may want to do the same for a few more moments. Explore. Exploration. Yes. And wherever you are, find stillness. I want to get into a 90-90. And what we're going to do here, you can stay here. I'm going to give you a few options. You can stay here. You can roll down. Whatever level you are at, right? So that's that. And then, but what I would like for you to do, if you're able, is to open up. Okay. So this is where a pillow, like say if you just had a pillow, you can do it that way. Okay. Open up. Okay. If you have the yoga blocks, great. You don't have to, or you don't need it. You can just sit straight up, right? It's like, but today the way my body has been feeling, and I should have known with my hips and stuff that a storm was coming. I was getting into alignment, and I was like, so I need a little extra support. It's okay to have support sometimes to get yourself where you need to be. Okay. So if you're not doing this motion, Wherever you are, you may want to open up or see if you can go further. Okay. And wherever you are, find stillness. We want to get into the butterfly pose. Butterfly, open up, open up. Ooh. Open up. May want to rock side to side. Take your 2 fingers and put them on your in between your big toe and your second toe. Keep your core engaged and flutter those wings. Fly, butterfly, fly. Mm. Awesome. Wherever you are, find stillness. And you're going to go into the 90-90 on the opposite side. Good job. So again, each side is different. You may find that you can explore deeper into a pose, or maybe the one side is calling for a pose you didn't do that I showed. It's okay. It's not judgment of, oh, something's wrong. More so, again, just listening to your body, trusting how it feels, giving it extra love and attention. Think about, again, how are you able to use what you have in front of you to shift things in your favor? Always connecting with the breath. And wherever you are, find stillness. So we're going to get into a seated position. Legs crossed. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Keep that going for a few rounds. Making sure that you're still remaining grounded here. You may now switch back into a normal or your normal breathing pattern. You may want to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Coming back into the moment. Knowing that you have all you need, all the resources in front of you to create the life you want, to create a masterpiece, a beautiful recipe, a work of art. So much so that people are going to call it luck. But you know, the magic, the power you hold, and the work that goes into it. You're going to put your hands, or you can have your hands open up, hands to heart, or to the head, to the forehead, third eye. The divine in me recognizes the divine in you. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, y'all. I love. Let me know how y'all feeling. Like, that definitely was needed for me. Most definitely. Yes. I was like, from here, I was wondering if I needed to pull another oracle card, but the one that I got for off the top of the deck, that sealed the deal, babes. Don't call it luck. And it just flowed into the whole message over that. So I think that's good to wrap it up. I'm being open to this evolution of how I'm coming up and expressing and talking on here, and just love to connect with y'all and share and all that. I come on here for doing many different things because I'm multifaceted. So be open to maybe some other things. If you connect with me in this space, you may see something else that I do that might inspire, okay, or entertain. You never know. All right. I'll see y'all in the next one. Much love. Yeah.